let's get going. Good luck, everybody. Let's pull some good stuff here for our first box. Is this your first box of Donruss? We've done a few first off the line here, a full case of first off the line, but this is my first regular Donruss. I kind of like the other way the other boxes ran. And we'll go, we did the whole case of first off the line, so we know where everything is. Oh yes, all cards are shipped. Everything is shipped. If you don't want the base, like if you jumped in on a bunch of first off the line or a bunch of this, let me know, but I always ship everything. So I know some people just don't want the base, but I'll ship everything. And then take a look, you've seen the base here. Take a look at the base. Okay, but we know how this works. We'll go quickly through the base. Here's our first, the red-blue. This is the only parallel that's not numbered. So there's Nick Sanchez. How about a prism? Ricky Stenhouse to start. Get my spot right. There's Ricky Stenhouse. And then the kind of your common insert, the Race Kings. More base. Usually there's 5 base and 3 parallels. Here's a blue, Noah Gregson. This blue one is numbered, take a look. It's on the front, I keep forgetting. Number 60. Number 60 out of 199. And Matt Kenseth. And how about a Connor Zilisch? Take a look at that. A Spellbound, the H. I don't know, I have not heard if any letter is a little more rare than the others. But anything, if you're new here, anything that is under 100, I'll always top load for you. And I like it. I do like the explosions. I think the explosions are really nice cards. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with those. Also, if anybody wants these, let me know. You know, if you want them, just send. Don't post it in chat though. Just send me a message, a private message, because I'm gonna forget if you post it in chat. Here we go. How about Justin Haley, the red blue? Alan Kulwicki is a prism, and here's our first memorabilia coming up right now. It is Danica Patrick. Take a look. As I was saying, Danica Patrick has some nice memorabilia. One color. No number on that. That's still a very nice card. We'll keep those right there. And another Connor Zilisch to see. Let me step back a touch. Yeah, the red blues. Here's your base. We have the red, Austin Cindric. There's Tyler Reddick. That's a prism. And then little Kyle Larson, the Spellbound on those. All right, we'll open up 10 boxes. First, if you are watching on YouTube, because you have to step away for tonight, I'm going to repost this on YouTube. And please follow on YouTube. Apparently that's a thing. Put a comment, put a like. I don't usually ask for those, but I've been working on my sales technique, and people are like, how many followers do you have? There's Anthony Alfredo. A purple, these are out of 99. This, I keep looking on the back. 49, this is 49 out of 99. Mr. Dude Wipes. Kurt Busch, Prism. And a Richard Petty, Race Kings. These are more common inserts there. Just get those base on camera. Here's another red-blue. I think that'd be a nice set to try to put together. I'm a set guy. How about our first rated rookie, Frankie Muniz? And a Chase Elliott, the insert. We got Bubba Wallace, red-blue. William Byron, Optic. And the Unleashed. Another William Byron. Back-to-back William Byrons right there. There's the mullet. Josh Williams. Dale Earnhardt. And how about a coming attractions? Still on regular insert. Coming attractions. There's Raja. All right, still only in the first case here. Our first box in the first case. Now remember, we're doing the exact same thing tomorrow. If you're enjoying what we're doing, if you feel that you're getting a good deal, take a look at tomorrow's break. Same thing, a full case tomorrow. And then we'll see, maybe Friday. I have not seen one. The first off the line did not have a Natalie Decker card in it, because I remember sending the person that bought Natalie Decker they only bought Natalie Decker, so I gave them a little skunk insurance there. There's Sheldon Creed, Cole Custer, and Kyle Busch, the Race Kings. Oh, here comes something shiny. How about Alex Bowman? And a purple out of 99, I believe. Yep, this is, 59. This is 56. 56 out of 59. A nice Kyle Larson. And then Chase Elliott. T. Oh, really? Okay, so there you go. So people have seen him. Haley fan had seen it. A Natalie Decker one. Carson Kvapil on the red-gray. Oh, a redemption. Taylor Gray. Hold on here. Let's take a look. What are we looking at here? We have a Signature Series Red Explosion. Take a look. Card number 14. Boom. Joe Nemechek. We did not see any Joe Nemecheks in the first off the line. Well, there you go. How about a little Joe Nemechek autograph? I'll put it in a top loader so you can don't throw it out. Yeah, and I think that's only autos, and there is your auto. I'll put that right there. I don't know if it makes the Wall of Fame yet, but it's still a nice card. A little Joe Nemechek autograph. And our last, one more stack here. We got John Hunter, as I was saying. There's Amarola. And another Connor Zilisch. I do like these holographic or hollow. Those are kind of nice. Nice, slick, nice, sharp card. I do like that. I'm looking for another memorabilia coming up here. We'll see what we can get for the memorabilia. The lowest number, we had a few gold. We had in the first off the line yesterday, or Monday. We had a gold first off the line. I do like that. I do like, if you take a look, like we are just talking about, the letters, the different letter has a different picture of the driver. I like that. I think that's a nice touch. Now, I will say, though, the optics and the base cards have the same picture. I would have liked a different picture in optics. Optics and base are the same. Ross Chastain. Here's a rated rookie, Mr. Queen. The Butterbean. Now they do have, like I said, this is a prism. That's a prism one. And then here's a little Jeff Gordon, the O for Gordon. A red Sheldon Creed. See, here's your base, well, parallel, and then there's your optic, and they're the exact same card right there, you see. So I would have liked a different picture for the optic. But overall, I do like, I understand they got to get permission for the picture and all that kind of stuff. There are rules, but still, they could have done that. All right, how about Eric Jones? And a red Tyler Reddick. These are out of $199. The reds are $199. And then here's our second memorabilia, Nick Sanchez. And Kyle Larson season highlights. Again, that's kind of your normal insert. Nothing like a downtown or anything. Cole Custer. There's Dale for the Spellbound. And another Brendan Butterbean Queen. Another optic on there. All right. There's our first box. Thoughts? I mean, if this might be your first box that you've seen, what do you think? it's Donruss. I don't want to be. We're not opening up a National Treasure box. There's, you got your one autograph, which was redemption. Now, I will say in the first off the line, we only had 3 redemptions. There's only 3 redemptions total in the first off the line. So that there was a lot of autographs. There was not, I always count. There was not. Okay, let me unpin this to get a little better look. There was not a big issue. Sorry. Yeah, there was only, so hopefully we'll start seeing some autographs. I do 4 at a time. Let's take a look. We got the base. A blue out of 199, Noah Gragson. Austin Hill Optic. And a coming explosion, Sheldon Creed out of 99. Josh Berry. Sonny D, Josh Berry. See? There it is. Sonny D, Ricky Stenhouse. How about that? Back-to-back Sonny D's. Different drivers. And then there you go. How about a Christopher Bell? How about a Christopher Bell Memorabilia? This is out of 99. I'm sorry, 49. This is number 5 out of 49. Now, there's 3 types. There's pedal to the metal. There is burning rubber. And one of my favorites I like this year is the fire suit. You'll see that. Okay, suited up. It's a pretty nice one. Jeff Gordon. All right, how about Christian Rose? And, oh, how about a black SVG? Shane Van Gisbergen out of 8. Number 8 out of 39. 39 here. The black is out of 39. Oh, I think that might be going on the wall here. SVG out of 39. Just to show off my fire here. We'll start here. That'll be our first fire card. And see, we're gonna zoom in on that a little bit. Sorry, you're gonna see the magic happen here because we gotta do a little. That's gonna bother me. Sorry. I'm gonna zoom in on that because that. I don't like that. There you go. Sorry. That's just. There you go. That's a little better. I'll refocus. I worked on the fire, as you saw last time. I couldn't get the fire around the whole picture, so I got the fire around the whole picture. So, but I didn't zoom in. I was playing around with it today. Let's get a good picture there. All right, back to Sam Meyer, back to the technical difficulties. Plus, when I started the break today, as you saw, it said error. I had a few errors on the break, so I'm a little nervous there. We had the whole cases here and all errors. But we're all set now. So, but of course, as you see, if you see anything on the stream that you would like and you have a thought on, let me know. I'd be happy to. If you're like, oh, I see this other breaker does this breaker does this, no problem. I'd love to listen to your suggestions and your comments. So, by all means, let me know what you think. Joey Logano. We got Brennan Jones, red out of 199. This is the optics. I like there's more optic colors too. That's kind of nice. There's more Connor Zilisch H. There is Austin Cindric. Oh yes, all the base gets shipped. I should put that in the show notes. I'll write that down. Oh, hold on. A little autograph here. How about a Swervin' Irvin? How about Ernie Irvine? Turn of the century. A bookend. Take a look. 49 out of 49. That's not too bad. at that. What do you think? I'm liking that. Not a low number yet, but I think I'm putting that on the Wall of Fame. We'll put that right there. Ernie Irvine. And then Alex Bowman. I just go through the base really quick. Davey Allison. More Connor Zilisch. This is out of 199. Like I said, the holographics are nice. I think that's a nice look that they did. They usually do that. Luke Fenhouse. Rated rookie optic. And a little Harrison Burton. JJ, Jimmie Johnson there. And a William Sawalich coming attractions. Only on box 2 here. Let's keep it up. And remember, we got another full break, another 10 boxes, and that's break 2. So take a look. Get your offers in. We'll look at that as soon as we're done here. Get your pre-bids in. We'll have a little more fun. John Hunter. And there's a silver Darrell Waltrip. And Dale on the Race Kings. Just getting the base on camera, but Sammy Smith. A little Richard Petty optic. And how about a little Christopher Bell Race Kings. These are more regular inserts. The Race Kings are Tyler Ankrum. More Sonny D for Josh Berry. And Justin Allgaier season highlights. The red-blue is Chase Briscoe. Jeremy Clements is the optic prism there. An optic prism. And Spellbound is a Dale. Like I said, that was a good idea. I do like that they have different pictures for... That's a nice... They put a little effort into that. I do like that. As being a set collector, I'm definitely going to put those together. I might do it in the holographic, so those of you that are getting holographic, I might make you an offer if I need your card, because I think that'd be a fun... I like the holographic inserts. Those are nice. All right, last part of box number 2. We have Sheldon Creed. That's a red out of $2.99. Nick Sanchez. Optic. And Justin Allgaier Unleashed. Again, the Unleashed is still a pretty common insert. Oh, how about a green Chase Briscoe? Out of 99, the green optic. 31. This is 31 out of 99. And a burning rubber, the tires, Matt Mills. See, that's a very nice insert. And the Spellbound, this is Dale Earnhardt E. Oh, one more, a little extra in this one. Rated rookie, Cade Honeycutt. The red-blue. Red-blue Carl Edwards. Carson Kvapil. And Unleashed, another Unleashed of, was it Martin Truex? Martin Truex Unleashed there. And last pack of box 2. The last pack magic. What are we looking at here? Brett Holmes. There's Kyle Busch optic. And Lane Riggs. The coming attraction, Lane Riggs. All right, there is 2 by. Let me clean up our stack. So what do you think? Come on, chat. Chat's a little quiet. Anybody have a thought? Okay. I know it's only Wednesday. Okay. And I will get these all. Well, if we're doing another show tomorrow, so we might not get shipping notifications until tomorrow night or Friday, because we're going to do another case, same situation, another case break tomorrow, daybreak though. We're going to do it right during the day. 11 o'clock start. Oh, somebody must be at the door. Dog's all excited. How do you like the new boxes? Do you like the new boxes? I would say I like the old format. I know these must be, there's a little less. There were 24 packs last year, and now there's only 16 packs. And the prices, we can talk about pricing here. They're pretty stable. I mean, I think they have a block. You got to sell them at $90. I think they're going for $90. Jake Garcia, Optic. How about this? The Explosions. I do like the Explosions. I think that's a nice looking card. They got the driver centered pretty well. And this is 18 out of 49. Right? Very nice. I do like those Explosions. Nick Sanchez. Carl Edwards. And another Burning Rubber. Justin Allgaier. I think the artwork's pretty nice. My impression, first impression, the artwork is, there's a Race Kings Martin Tricks. The artwork isn't too bad. Overall, they put a little effort into it. Oh, how about a Mojo? A little Raja. A little Mojo Raja. Or Pandora, if we were having a big argument. Should we call them Mojo or Pandora? Not going to call them, tie-dye, not tie-dye. This is Raja. This is number 23 out of 25. 23 out of 25 there. That's not too bad. The SVG, that's a black in our little fire. That's a black. Black are numbered out of 30. Black Optic. Black Optics are 39. So we got a little Optic. The Mojo. Pandora's our short print. Yeah. See, I'm gonna get the chat arguing again. There's a couple. Are you in the Mojo or are you in the Pandora camp? Justin Ailey. I love the chilies and the hat. We were talking about that. Chris Buescher and Dale. How about Unleashed Dale right there? The Pandora's not numbered. Yep. Those were, we had one. I forgot which one it was. We had one black Pandora. No number, but it was one in the whole case. The first off the line case. Yeah, Kurt Busch. There you go. Thank you, Haley fan. I believe you are correct. I was thinking Kurt Busch, but I wasn't sure. In that first off the line. That was a nice first off the line case. I do like. Should we now? I will say. Let me finish this stack right here. I do see an offer on there, but since I opened up these cards already, let me finish that. If people are thinking about. There are a few drivers left. Now I will say this: I haven't seen any biggie. Here's an Alex Bowman purple. Purple, remember, out of 59. And a Spellbound Jeff Gordon. There you go. The Dinger. Let's see if a Dinger. So far, autographs are Swerve and Irvin and Joe Nemechek. So little old school autographs are happening so far, but we're in box 3. Another Alex Bowman. Christian Eckes. And, how about not an old school, but Joey Goss. Look at all mean mugging it. And he, well, somebody did pick up Joey Goss, but no. Maybe Joey Goss's mom is watching, but sorry, Joey, you're not getting on the Wall of Fame. Maybe if it was a 1-on-1. Richard Petty. And Carson Kvapil. Parker Retzlaff, Optic, and Joey Logano. That's a fun card. Last half of the box is Tyler Reddick again. Kyle Larson. And have a little Ryan Blaney. Alright, was there, I did not see it, was there, did someone make a bid? Was there a bid on, there's a few drivers left. There are house drivers, break one. I did not see, there's Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Ricky Stenhouse, and Tyler Reddick, and I did not see any pre-bids on it. So if you think any, like we see a few Tyler Reddicks come here. I did not see any big Kyle Busch. I did say Ricky Stenhouse's name. So if you want one of those, put a pre-bid on them. But it's their house now, and if that 101 shows up, maybe we'll run it, maybe we won't. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's keep it 1, 2, 3, 4. I like doing 4 at a time. We have, there's Raja. And Ben Rhodes. And then Richard Petty, the Y. I think for a full case you can put the name together. Well, Petty's easy. But Connor Zilisch, I think with the full case we were able to put the name together in the first off the line. Kyle Weatherman. And there's Alex Bowman. And Unleash is a nice set too. I like that insert set. There's Josh Williams. There's Raja again. And how about more Connor Zilisch season highlights? Anthony Alfredo on the Optic. There's Chase Elliott, the T. And Frankie Nunez. We said his name a couple times already. In the last box number 3 we're on box number 3. Don't forget to look for this next break. Next break is the second half of the case. A lot of people have bought already, but get your offers in, get your pre-bids in. We'll go through that quickly. There's a lot of drivers have been picked up already, but there's still some left. There's Sheldon Creed. How about a little Jesse Love? And Bo Walls. Oh yeah, there's a first off the line. I enjoyed first off the line. It depends on, again, what price you get them at, but they had some nice autographs. I enjoyed breaking it. I have some to break with my friends. Ross Chastain. And I'll mix them first off the line with, here's a $1.99 Sheldon Creed. Yeah, Creed's all over the place. Here we go. Here's the other type of insert. This is the suited up. This is the fire suit. So you got the tires, you got the sheet metal, and you got the suited up. Those are the inserts that I've seen so far. Kyle Larson R. Eric Jones. How about Connor Zilisch on the coming attractions? And Brent Cruz on the Optic. A half case gets you, for the first off the line, it gets you about 7 or 8 base cards. I know some people like sending them in to PSA or something to get graded. The half case will get you about 7, sometimes 8 base cards. So if you're in a full case, you should be getting about 15 or so base cards if you're looking for base cards. All right, I will run it. It was asked. Here is Kyle Busch. I'll run Kyle Busch at auction. If anybody was interested in Kyle Busch, it's only break 1. So if you've seen something you like for Kyle Busch, and you get it, that's your chance. If you want me to run Tyler Reddick, if you want me to run Ricky Stenhouse or Matt Kenseth. Those are the ones that are remaining for this one here. If you prefer. Apparently no one saw anything they liked. As we said Tyler Reddick's name a few times, but nothing big. But when that gold Tyler Reddick happens, Tyler Reddick's going to be a little more expensive. All right, here we go. Ooh, I like to do 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Sorry, my hand. All right, let's cheat. See, I keep thinking that's a gold card right there, but that's just the contest that last year was only in one box because they didn't get the product out in time. Zane Smith. Yeah, how about again an explosion? Have a little explosion, Joey Logano. Aaron, good luck on that first off the line. I'd love to see if you get anything big. There's Joe Nemechek. And how about a little Jeff Gordon, pedal to the metal. See the artwork on these, I'm liking those memorabilia. The artwork is nice. William Byron, season highlights. There's Austin Beers. Rookie, the red-blue rookie. And Eric Jones. Cole Custer. Silver Prism. And William Sawalich. Oops. The Unleashed is a nice look too. All right, how about Daniel Suarez? Tootsies. Davey Allison. And another spelling of Dale Earnhardt, the R. The Dale Earnhardt R. Let's see. Still in box number 4 now. And all the bases get sent. And remember, the second part of the case doesn't add any extra shipping. That's why I did it. Used to we were doing the first half of the case and then the second half of the case, and there were 2 different breaks, and the shipping kind of adds up. So you could get the whole case. Riley Hurst. No, Gregson red. I thought these were orange at the beginning. Showed you my color combination. And then there's Sammy Meyer. We have Ryan Preece. The red-blue Ryan Preece optic. Back-to-back Ryan Preece. And how about more old school? Here's Terry Labonte. The old timers are showing up today. Terry Labonte, that's a blue explosion out of, where was it? 49, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, blues are out of 25, reds are out of 49. Oh, that's not too bad. That's well worth Mr. Terry Labonte. That's another. We'll put him right next to Raja. That's another out of 25. The 25s are showing up. Jeff Gordon. The R's are showing up too for the Pirates. Ty Dillon. The optic is Riley Hurst. And a Kyle Larson Spellbound holographic. The hollow out of 199. We have Amarola, a red one out of 299. Brendan Jones optic. And then a little Ryan Blaney. What do you think? It's Donruss. I like the artwork. I will have to say the artwork is pretty nice. I like the artwork on the memorabilia. That Unleashed has nice artwork to it. It's not just a flat picture. Yeah, the base cards are a flat picture. Okay, I'm giving it a B. Is my first impressions. The base cards and the like they could have different pictures for optics and for the base. But the artwork on the Memorabilia, very nice. I think the autograph is, you know, hit or miss. It does have the rookies cards in it. That's why you're here. That's Lane Riggs, Bubba Wallace, and SVG. We got Kyle Busch, the red-blue insert, Chandler Smith, and a little Spellbound. This is the O for Gordon. Jeff Gordon O. Taylor Gray. Matt Kenseth. And one more Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed all over the place. Oh yeah, the blasters. We're gonna do. We usually mix. The first week we do full cases. If you're new here, if you're old here, you've seen us do this before. Full case the first week, and then we'll mix it with NT, mix it with blasters. Oh, the first off the line, Connor Zilisch did go big. Okay, but it is a rookie card. And everybody's saying, I mean, I have not scrutinized it yet. There's a rated rookie, Brendan Queen, Daniel Day, and a Christopher Bell Unleashed. Here's some red. How about a red Bill Elliott? The red-blue, William Byron out of 199. And how about Todd Gilliland? That's 3 colors right there. Take a look at that pad. That's a nice, the mountain, that's a nice patch. And it's still out of 99. Nothing special there, but I like that. That's a nice one. Carl Larson N. I'm surprised it's just out of 99. Okay. But that was a nice 3 colors. Matt Kenseth. There is Chase Briscoe. And there's your Connor Zilisch rated rookie optic. And the last pack of box number 4, we're looking at Bradley Kay, Ellen Colwicky. That's a prism too, and then Denny Hamlin. All right, 4 boxes down. Let me clean up, keep them separate also. We're getting out of 25s. Okay, had a few nice numbers. I think we're gonna go lower. I haven't seen a gold yet. That's coming. Get some more fire here. Just keep the break area clean. Now remember, you can take a look, you see what's happening. Get your offers in and get your bids in for break 2. That's it. I like the pod, the 101 SVG. It's first day break. First day release. I do not see for all you you know how some people, you know, last year you could definitely tell which stack the memorabilia was in and the autograph was in. Last year. This year, I think it's all over the place. So that's kind of nice. I like that they did not put them all in one spot. There was one year in Top Series 1, you could, this card, the left front card was the autograph. And you can see some, you know, some scrupulous people would always pick that. There's Christian Rose. Pack 2, we got a Eckes Gold. Look at that. Oh, I want to see a picture of that. You could show everybody. Congrats, congratulations. I want to see some gold ice here. Here's a green. Here comes some green. Ready? We got Sam Meyer, the red, blue, and how about a Ryan Priest? Is out of 99, the green. Not the wavy green from first off the line, just regular green. William Sawalich. We got a blue Ty Gibbs. Kyle Larson, Optic. And well, how about a dialed in Joey Logano autograph? That's not too bad. Let's check this out. Let me get this protected for you. There's a nice autograph. Joey Logano. There's no number. Congrats. That's going on the wall. It's a nice signature there. All right, my fire is taking up a little too much room there. We're going to have to adjust that later. Alex Bowman. More Joey Logano love, holding up the trophy. Oh, there's Richard Petty. A nice optic. And Connor Zilisch again. Like I said, you probably spell out Zilisch. I'm sure we'll be able to, we'll be seeing that shortly. Still only halfway through the break, so plenty of boxes left here. These packs I'm kind of messing up. A smooth opening here. There you go. All right, what are we looking at here? I see more green coming up. A purple KK, Casey Cahan. Out of 199, another Jesse Love. Optic and Richard Petty T. Need two of those. Justin Bonsignor. Dale. Prism. The Prism Dale. Oh, and there's Carson. Look at him smiling. Here comes the green. What green are we talking about here? Ready? Tyler Reddick. A green Nick Sanchez. Number 65. 65 out of 99. And then Bubba Walls. The Unleashed. Zane Smith. Luke Fenhouse. And how about Dale? The T. I do it in a little tough sorting because the cards are all turned different ways. As you're noticing, they're not all turned the same way. I don't know if I like that. For all you people who are going to sort through your boxes, that's kind of annoying, to be honest. A little bit annoying here. All the cards are turned different ways. We got about this Honeycutt, Keaton Honeycutt. On the color, Matt Kenseth. Optic Prism, Joey Logano. All excited. Season highlights. Lane Riggs, red, out of 199. Chris Buescher. Optic and a Chase Elliott. The L. A holographic one too, out of 199. More Luke Fenhouse. Luke Fenhouse is all over the place. Christian Eckes. And how about a little Ryan Preece? Lots of rubbing going on that patch. Take a look. Lots of rubbing there. It's not numbered though. Just regular patch. And old school Richard Petty with the football helmet. We have the rated rookie, more Austin Beers. Alan Colwicky Optic Prism. And the more Richard Petty love. Nice Unleashed Richard Petty. Okay, last box number 5. Last stack of box number 5. Let's see, we haven't had a case hit. I wouldn't call anything a case hit, although some nice out of 25s. Joey Goss autograph, but then we had Joey Logano autograph. Here is Connor Zilisch on the red-blue. Take a look at that. Sheldon Creed again. Sheldon Creed saying his name all the time. And then Kyle Larson. We got more Brett Cruz love. Jake Garcia. Optic. And then Jeff Gordon is the insert. Alright. The parallel is Butterbean. Justin Haley is the optic, a red optic. And how about Taylor Gray, the suited up? Like I said, there's 3 types. You got your suited up, it's fire suits, you got your sheet metal as we saw, and your tires. And they're all coming pretty similar. Pretty similar. There's no short print or anything like that there. Frankie Nunez. Harrison Burton. Little Harrison Burton auto. Did you get that, Aaron? I don't know. Harrison Burton, that's a good auto. And it's not like, okay, those cases are the boxes. I mean, I don't know when people bought them at, but I got one case at somewhere low hundreds, 110, I believe. And then I got another few boxes for me and my friends at the very end. So the case we opened wasn't too bad. I mean, this case is going for $90 each box. And you know, on those big websites, you know, on you know, Steel City or you don't get a deal on buying the whole case. They're not giving you a volume discount. So, you know, the boxes are $90. And I think they're going to stay $90 for a while. We'll see if I could get a few. Blasters are less, yeah, blasters per card. And you know, there are, I've seen many hits and a blaster. We're going to open up some blasters, but the boxes always have the guarantee, memorabilia, and autograph. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. I don't dislike blasters. Give me a second here. Let me take a drink. I don't dislike the blasters. And I'm going to open up some blasters here. Didn't see... Oh, really? Blasters say one autograph or memorabilia is what they say? And I do like open up blasters because if people are chasing the rain, oh, look at that. Call Parker Retzlaff and you shall receive a Parker Retzlaff. Optic and, how about a Raja? Okay. Raja is all over here. Raja Caruth. Dialed in. A nice red explosion out of 49. This is number 9 out of 49. We had 2 Rajas here. We got the Raja Mojo out of 25, and now a Raja right there out of 49. The autograph. There you go. We'll put that on the wall. Yeah, I think I gotta shrink my fire. Although I like that because we can zoom in on the best card so far. We'll just keep moving it around. Here is a black. Oh, Christian Eckes. A door number. We're definitely putting that. That's what's his 19, I believe, is his door number. Hold on, I can't see the number, but I believe it's 19. Am I right? Who's a Christian Eckes person? This isn't too bad either. Let's see. It's a nice stack. It is 15. There you go. 15 out of 19. The blacks are door numbers. I like that. I like that they're doing that. Well, that's 15 out of 19. I think that might take SVG out of the fire. We're going to move him over here and put this right there. A nice door number. That's our low number of the night. 19 is... Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. There you go. Back to Kyle Petty. And Jimmie Johnson. All right, let's keep going. This is a nice box. There's SVG again. We were just saying. Sorry, SVG got moved in the optic, and now we got a 99 SVG. There is Deegan. Optic Prism. And then Tyler Reddick. Alan Kolwicki. And a little Christian Eckes. Yeah, see, now I'm looking at the 19. You got me staring at the 19 now. There's the Connor Zilisch. This is the one we got out of 10. We got a gold out of 10. That very card. We pulled that. I forgot what number it was, but it was out of 10. That's what we pulled in our first off the line box. That's probably one of the best. And we did get a 1-of-1. Chandler Smith. I haven't seen a case hit yet, so those of you looking at the second half of the case, get your offers in, get your pre-bids in, or buy stuff would be nice too. Richard Petty. Remember, we're doing a second half of the case after this one. Kyle Larson, Optic. And the parallel is a Justin Allgaier holographic. We have a red Dinger, AJ Allmendinger. So I forgot who was asking about that. There's a red out of $2.99, Richard Petty Optic. And the Spellbound is the N for Larson. The insert is Brennan Jones, KCKN Optic Prism, and a little Chase Briscoe is the insert. Joey Logano, we did have a nice, see, it's covering up there is a Joey Logano autograph. Right there. No number, but still it's the dialed in autograph. That's kind of nice. Ricky Stenhouse. Got Sunny D's going on right now. Here's Sunny D, Ricky Stenhouse, Sunny D, Josh Berry, and Denny Hamlin on the insert. Here we go. We're still in box 6. Box 6, and then the selling shouldn't take that long. Then we'll open up the second half of the case. Got it right here next to me. More Sunny D, Josh Berry. This is Joey Logano. We were just asking about Joey Logano. Is the parallel. Matt Kenseth on the Optic Prism, and the Race Kings is Ryan Blaney is the insert. There is Kyle Weathering is the Optic. A little Dale R for Spellbound. And how about Brett Cruz? The parallel is Davey Ellison, Raja Caruth Optic, and a Kyle Larson season highlights. Or Harrison Burton. You were just saying you got a Harrison Burton autograph, Aaron. Alan Kolwicki, again, I think we had one of these already. Optic Prism, and Unleashed. Heim Time. Corey Heim Unleashed. All right. Well, you could be the judge and see what's happening here. I would not say that I've seen anything that's a case hit yet. But we still got 4 boxes to go. Still a lot of left in break number 1. A blue Josh Berry. Jesse Love is the Optic. And Jeff Gordon is the Spellbound. The O. The Gordon O. Jesse Love. And how about a little Cole Custer Optics, and okay, how about a Taylor Gray? We got some lettering here. A Taylor Gray, 5 out of 10. We'll get that protected. What do you think? There is that's not bad. Some nice lettering. 5 out of 10. What are we looking at? ERS. What would that be? Any Any ERS right there? I think that's our low number of the night, so sorry, Christian Eckes. We'll put you over there. Here is Taylor Gray. That's our low number. 5 out of 10. I don't see any. There's not gold. It's not no gold label or anything. There's Raja to finish off that stack. But out of 10. Jeremy Clements. We got Jake Garcia Optic. And a William Byron Unleashed. Last pack of box number 6 has Carson Hocevar. Justin Bone Sr. practicing my foreign language. Chase Elliott. An L. Chase Elliott. Box number 7. How we feeling here? Box number 7. I'm going to check. Plenty of time to make some offers here. Do some activity. Get those pre-bids in. Let's see. As we're looking, the autos, well, Joey Goss, but he didn't even make the Wall of Fame. We had a redemption of Joe Nemechek, so some older people. Ernie Irvine was a nice one. Autograph, that was out of 49, and Terry Labonte, so a lot out of 25. So far, a lot of nice older gentlemen for their autographs. And then we had Joey Logano, which was probably our most famous autograph, but Raja Kruth was also an autograph. So that would I say that would be the autographs that we have seen. We have Anthony Alfredo. There's Tony B. Optic. And an Unleashed, it looks like JJ. Jerry Johnson Unleashed. And how about Kyle Busch? Ah, told you. How about a door number Kyle Busch? A double door number, 8 out of 8. Oh, that kid's that hard to see right there. Keep on the focus. 8 out of 8. That's not too bad. I might be selling that to Kyle FB. Told you. Ooh, that's our low number. A double door number. That's kind of fun to have a double door number right there. Somebody tell Kyle FB, because that's available. No one picked up Kyle Busch, so that is available. If anybody wants to get a screenshot of that, let me know. Do a little selling for me. There's Kyle Petty. And Connor Zilisch. The eye. Oh, another redemption here. Hold on. No peeking. There's my no peeking pad. Let me finish this. Got a redemption right there. Tyler Reddick. Brent Cruz as the parallel. Redemption coming up here. Denny Hamlin. We got Chase Briscoe. And how about a holographic Justin Allgaier Unleashed? Okay, but we're all here looking at the redemption. Ready? It is Red Explosion, the Signature Series Red Explosion. Card number 6. Oh, more old timers. Ward Burton. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Kyle. I was saying, we got to talk to Kyle FB. We had no one picked up Kyle Busch. And take a look. We had a door number, a double door number, because it's card number 8 out of 8. Not too shabby. Let me know if since no one picked them up, if you're interested, just send me a message. I'm sure we'll talk. But if that's, I know I give you an offer first. And Kyle Busch is still available in the second if anybody is all about the panini sorting technique. Let's see. Let's keep going in box number 7. What do we got? What are we looking at here? In box number 7, we're looking at the parallel is Christopher Bell. Just send me a message. We could talk. I don't want to. There is Dale. There's a lot of stuff to pay attention to. Martin Truex. And how about a little Carson Kvapil, Optic. And then the insert is Martin Truex. The Tyler Rex coming next. Just letting everybody know. Austin Dillon. Ben Rhodes. And a little Connor Zilisch. The Zilisch L. Brennan Poole. A free Brennan Poole to Aaron, who was the only bid. Anthony Alfredo. And Connor Zilisch, the coming attractions, Connor Zilisch. There's a lot of it in the. There's a lot of Connor Zilisch cards. Yeah, no problem. I probably won't be able to get back to you there. But I know you collect them, so I figured I'd offer it to you first. All right, what else are we looking at here? Kyle Weatherman. Little John Hunter Optic. And a little Alex Bowman Unleashed. Let's see what sets with Donruss is a set 1. Michael McDowell. There is Darrell Waltrip. And there we go. How about out of 99, Daniel Suarez? I like the explosions. I'm liking those. And KK is the insert. The optic is Jeremy Clements. And Chase Elliott. How about a little Chase Elliott Burning Rubber? I mean, look at that. That artwork's nice. Okay, you gotta like that artwork. Okay, I don't think that's it's a nice job. I'm liking the inserts. We're doing 2 breaks here. We're doing break 1 and break 2. And break 1 is, we're opening up break 1 right now, and there were those 4 drivers that no one picked up in break 1. But take a look. There's plenty of break 2 action to do. And we'll have some giveaways also. Okay, but take a look at break 2. I can't guarantee anything, but I have not seen a case hit yet. And I would say we had 2 case hits in the first off the line. We had a SVG Downtown, and we had the Pandora Black Kyle Busch, if you call that a case hit. Those are not numbered, but I think there's only one. We only had 1 Pandora. But still, we got 3 boxes left here. So we'll see. All right, let's see. Let's go with Parker Retzlaff. And a little Austin Hill Optic Prism. There's a lot more prisms I'm seeing of the Optic. And then Kyle Larson. I will also say you're getting a good variety of inserts, okay, and parallels. My big problem with Prism, here's David Starr, my big problem with Prism is about 75% were base. And it was only 100 base cards. I mean, here, last couple, I think only 55% of it was base. See how you got 4 base right there in the pack. And now you got Chase Elliott as the parallel. You got Connor Zilisch, Optic Prism right there. You got a Justin Bonsignor, that's the little red out of 99, suited up. And then Chase Elliott. You see, you had 4, insert parallels. So you're either going 5 or 4, and I think that's a nice mixture. I think that's a nice combination. Darrell Waltrip, Kevin Harvick, and Connor Zilisch to finish off that. Box number 7. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading Chet. On break 1, I moved them to auction, but like I said, I didn't want to delete them. Okay, because if something does come up, if something did come up, I know some people want to bid on it. Okay, but like I said, those were house drivers, so I reserve the right to. And if I know you're want to offer it to people that would like it. Also, here, I don't know if we said this. If you want any of these, just send me a direct message. I'm probably not going to remember that you sent it in chat, but I can send a few to you if you want any of those. I know some people like to put them in there and get a T-shirt. Has anybody gotten anything else? All I've seen is a T-shirt. To be honest with you, I haven't seen nothing. I got a T-shirt. I see nothing else. Now, let's see what else shows up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Here's box number 8. Okay, box number 8 going on. And then we'll do the selling part of the second break quick. We'll move along. So get your offers in, get your pre-bids in on stuff, and we'll move fast through that. Oh, really? They did. So, do you know? Was it? How do I say this nice? Was it one of us? Did we know him? I would if I won the Daytona. I would be like, I'd wear Whatnot and United Sports Cars would be all over me. Chandler Smith. I don't even have a United Sports Cars T-shirt, but I would make some if I won the Daytona trip. There's Brad. 56 out of 99. All I ever won was a T-shirt. And I had like a whole workshop. I had all 3 boys in front of their iPads entering the codes that were left over. There's Todd Gillen. And a little Sammy Smith suited up. I like to suit it up. That's a nice clean look. Yeah, I did not see that. Maybe I'm going to go rewatch the Daytona on Hulu, or I think that's on Hulu. Look at the rated rookie, a blue Austin Beers. There's Dale. Prism. And Ty Gibbs right there. Got a mini helmet. I like a mini helmet. That was a nice. And I don't want to be that guy, but I got a medium T-shirt, and there's no way I'm fitting into a medium T-shirt. Joey Logano. I gave it to my son. And how about the Kyle Larson Spellbound. Let's see how we're doing here. Tap the camera. Yeah, let me know also. Send me a message if you like the new look. I'm adjusting as we go. I would have liked to get a stream going, like a scrolling bar. I just can't figure out how to do that. Wait, something nice is coming up. How about this one? A little Luke Fenhouse door number. That's our 3rd door number here. 25 out of 66. Yeah, the ticker tape. I'd like to see that. Hey, check out the on YouTube. I was gonna hey, don't forget. Check out YouTube if you're gonna step away from the break. Because then you could watch faster and you don't have to worry about all the auctions. How about that? I like that. That's our third door number. And a nice rated rookie, Luke Fenhouse. Put that up there. I'm going to have to clean that off for the next break because I don't want to mix the cards. And a red, Justin Bonsignor. And Connor Zilisch. We did say Deegan's name a few times, but nothing too big. Aha, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, Dad.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. Enjoying the break?
Yeah.
Ricky Stenhouse. Oh, here we go. Ready? Look at you. You're a lucky man. I don't think anybody's going to let you leave. Ready?
Oh.
How about that card? Who is that? Do you know that guy?
No, I don't watch racing.
Michael McDowell. Okay.
Nice.
I can't get him to sit for anything. Michael McDowell, look at that. Look at that. You are a lucky, lucky man.
Okay.
21 out of 25.
That's good.
Autograph. What do you think?
I like that. That looks fine.
That looks nice. Should we put it in our fire? That's a nice autograph. Who had Michael McDowell? Let's see. Let's give a shout out. That's going to the Eagle Scout. Look at that. Michael McDowell, Eagle Scout. That's all yours. Congrats. That's a nice autograph. I think that's going in the fire. Let's take a look right here. We're going to move Taylor Gray.
I'm gonna head back up.
You sure you don't want to watch? I don't think anybody should let you go. You just showed up and that pack had a nice out of 25 autograph there.
I'm tired.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Bye, Dad.
There's Joey Logano. See? My kid's lucky. But I can't get him to watch racing. It's on in the background, but he watches Minecraft and Pokemon. Maybe if I take him, that's what I was thinking. If I take him to an actual, we'll go to Bristol or something like that, take him to a nice race course, get some pit road passes, maybe he'll enjoy it. Have some fond memories of that. All right, well, hey, congrats, Eagle Scout. Congratulations on that. I am very much involved still. In fact, the last week or 2 weeks ago, that's why I can't ever see the NASCAR race when it's in Chicago, because I take the scouts. We went camping. Took 15 kids camping during that week. Our troop always goes during the 4th of July weekend, and they've always done it. So it's like I don't want to be that guy to ruffle the feathers. Here's Tony B. And a couple weekends we're going caving in Iowa. I forgot what the name of the cave is. Anybody know? Anybody in Iowa around here know what the cave is? I forgot what it's called. Jeremy Clements is the insert. I'm sorry, the parallel. The optic is Ross Chastain. And then how about Richard Petty on the Unleashed? Got Carson Hocevar is the parallel. Austin Dillon on the optic, and the P, Richard Petty. I'm back when I was a kid. I haven't done it now. I collect sports cards now. William Sawalich, but I bet you I could look for him. I bet you I have a bunch of patches from when I was a kid. Chase Briscoe. And then Joey Logano on the season highlights. All right, how are we feeling? Chat's really quiet. Anything? Aaron, how did you do on your box? I said Dinger a few times. I said his name. He's not on the Wall of Fame, I will say, but we've said his name a few times. And remember, I'm sending all the cards. If you want to send me a direct message, if you don't want the base, I think a lot of people want the base the first few weeks, but I always send the base out. Denny Hamlin Unleashed. Oh, wow. Oh, see? I guess... well, I'm going to look. Actually, you're making me curious. Oh, really? Oh, I got to send a picture. I'll show the whole... I can attach... Send me a picture while we're selling the next one. I'll show everybody the good news. Oh, there's Kyle Weatherman. The suited up. Again, it's a gold out of 10. I figured out why they're gold. This has the gold lettering. If you take a look, Kyle Weatherman, his name is in gold. That's our 2nd out of 10. We had Taylor Gray over there, and now Kyle Weatherman. I'm not sure why it's out of 10. It's just one color patch, but that's our 2nd out. Taylor Gray, I could see. That was 5 out of 10, and that was some lettering and stuff. But it's just a straight one color patch, but it's gold. 7 out of 10. Yeah, the lettering, right. If the lettering is gold, it's just, you would think of gold and have a pretty sharp patch. There's pretty sharp memorabilia in there. Yeah, after we're done with these 2 boxes, I'm going to show chat the nice Connor Zilisch. That's nice. I want to see that. Jeff Gordon is the insert. And the last of box number 8 has William Byron Optic, Kyle Larson, Race Kings, and Luke Fenhouse as the parallel. So that's one good thing about the OBS. When I was using my phone, which was actually, the phone is a lot easier. I spent a few hours, and this is as far as I got. If you take a look at, my screen, I spent a few hours already working on this stuff, and all I got is the fire around that box right there, and I'm not liking that box's position, so I'm gonna work on that a little more. In fact, here, I think I could. I shouldn't be playing around. I think I could open up the screen a little more. Yeah, that's as far as I got. And he's got see, look at that. It's fun. I wish my sons, all they want, you're going to hear me lament. I mean, we've tried cars, we tried they Pokemon. They like Pokemon. And so, I'm not going to go beat people up at, Costco or something to get Pokemon, because I don't know anything about Pokemon. There's Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, I know nothing about it. All right, how about this one? We got Austin Dillon is the red parallel. We got William Sawalich. And again, the explosions are nice. Look at that color. That's a nice card. Very colorful. Spellbound, number 9 out of 99. Kyle Larson right there. Those are nice. Jeff Gordon, parallel. We got Carson Hocevar. And we're just talking about Deegan. How about a pedal to the metal? No number, but look at that. That's nice artwork. A blue, nice artwork on that. Ryan Blaney is the insert. Justin Allgaier. There's a Tony B. Black. That's out of 39. Oh, there you go. 34. 34 out of 39. Let's see. The other one, SVG and Tony B. are 2 black optics. Joey Logano. That's not too bad. So our autographs are Ernie Irvine, Terry Labonte. We got Raja and Joey Logano up there. A nice Michael McDowell. Yeah, if anybody's beating anybody up for Pokemon cards, let me know. Because that's what my kids like. Let them fight over my baseball card collection. Bill Elliott, that's a nice color match on Bill Elliott, Michael McDowell. And the insert is Jeff Gordon G. We got SVG again. Richard Petty. Optic. And Lane Riggs on the Coming Attractions card. Chris Buescher. The Optic is Christian Rose. And how about Martin Truex on the Unleashed? Followed by Dale. There's little Dale Earnhardt. Is the parallel. Sammy Smith Optic. And more Dale. More Dale. The E. The Dale E. Follow. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. This is box number 9. See, that's a little bit. I mean, think about it. This is the most product. You know, if we do a half case of Prism, that's 6 boxes. Half case of Select. Hey, have anybody heard? They said they're going to be putting out a new product. I mean, I like Prime. Has anybody heard? Anything about a new product? And it's Connor Zilisch. Turn 4. Oh. Panini Turn 4. What where are we fitting that in there? Is that like Prime? Kurt Busch. There's a William Sawalich green. And Jeff Gordon. But where would it would be a high end? It'd be a similar to Donruss. I think it's beneath and yeah. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I like the fact that they're trying stuff. Oh, now this is getting me a little suspicious, or a little we only had 3 in the whole case, and this is our 3rd one already in this half case of Redemption. Base Optic Signature. 41. Sammy Smith. Okay, Sammy Smith right there. Base Optic, so no number, but that's I mean, I don't want to be mean here, but the product was 2 months late, and we still didn't get all the autographs, didn't get all the cards organized. All right, there's Michael McDowell. Chase Elliott, O. And an Austin Beers. I don't know if they think... I liked Prime. I liked Prime at 150, 175. I didn't like Prime at 250. But I liked Prime. I liked what they did. Yeah, the 3... I mean, they have... for WWE, they have the 3 count, and they have 3 and 2 for baseball, so maybe. All right, let's see what we got here. We got box number 9, Kyle Larson, Josh Berry, Optic, and Justin Allgaier Unleashed. We're looking at a purple Tony B. See, Tony B starting to hit. There is Jeff Gordon, is the Optic, and Dale, the Dale D. Here's some red happening here. We got JJ, Jimmie Johnson is the insert. Frankie Muniz, the rated rookie. That's out of 199. And how about Nick Sanchez? It's not gold. It's just regular old Nick Sanchez. Pedal to the metal, but very colorful. Those pedal to the metals. Justin Allgaier. And a little last pack magic of box number 9. Austin Cindric. Matt DiBenedetto. And how about Christopher Bell? All right, we'll create a little drama. Here's our last box of the first half of the case. Now's the time. Let me do a little selling here. Now's the time to pick up some drivers. Get your bids in. Okay, we're gonna go quick in the second part. We're gonna move some. So get your bids in. Make some offers. All offers will be accepted. Clean up here. Last box. Good luck here. I'm surprised. I was surprised they got rid of Prime. I think maybe they just took such a beating on Prime because the price is actually going up now. I think my guy has them for $200, and it's like I'm not buying them for $200. Okay, but I think they had to sell them. I bought a couple cases at $160, $165, which I think was a good value. So I'm going to be doing some mixers here with Donruss, with NT, with Prism, and I got some Select also. So look for those. But right now, this week, we're definitely doing Donruss. I know I'm a little tired. Maybe I'm pushing tomorrow's daybreak till Friday evening. I'm a little tired right now. And I got to sort all these and get them to you. All right, here we go. Purple Lane Riggs. There's Josh Williams is the Optic. And a Martin Truex Holographic Unleashed. There's Todd Gilliland. Noah Gragson. And, okay. See, no number. It's Sammy Smith, Pedal to the Metal. I think, Pedal to the Metal. I said I like the Suited Up. But they're all nice, colorful cards. Let me take a look at the last three Pedal to the Metals. Okay? Look at the last three. I mean, that's a nice... And no, these are not numbered. These are just the regular old base cards. That's not too bad. I got a minute. Very Rich Petty. Ryan Blaney. Justin Bonsignor on the Optic. And how about Carson Kvapil coming attractions. There's your Alex Bowman. Yeah, I think they look very nice. The artwork, I like the artwork on the Pedal to the Metal. I like the artwork on those inserts. I think that's pretty nice. Here's a Connor Zilisch, the red-blue. Those inserts are, the memorabilia are very nice. My first impressions, I mean, when I'm sorting, I really take a look at them and stuff, but that's not too shabby. All right, here's our last side. Let's see what we got. Okay, here's something shiny. Ready? We got Ben Rhodes. There's Dale, red, out of 199, the Optic. See, the blasters have different color Optic also. So I think I'll be picking up some blasters to break. Well, I mean, Select is supposed to come out in 3 weeks. Now, are we betting? Is anybody thinking Select's coming out in 3 weeks? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Pause that thought. What do you think on Austin Beer's autograph? That's I think the first time I'm seeing his autograph. They didn't teach penmanship in school, I can tell you that. What do you think? Definitely don't teach penmanship in school anymore. We'll put that right there. I'll show all the stuff I sleeved for everybody. All right. Yeah, so if it's coming out, then I probably don't have time to do any blasters. But I'm going to get some blasters. Now, let me ask the chat. Is Is it like Prism, where the Walmart blasters have a different parallel than the Target blasters, than the retail blasters? There's Alex Bowman out of 199. Ty Dillon Optic. And William Byron is the Race King insert. Anybody know that, or is they all just one type of blaster? I have not looked that up yet, because I was trying to get my fire to go around. Yeah, they are two different, and you got to ask. Like when I tried to get all 3 boxes in our breaks. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! How about a gold? Oh, good last box magic here. All right, everybody, pay attention here. We got Lawless Allen. There's Deegan. And a little Chase Elliott. Oh, but let's look. Ready? We got a Heli Deegan is the insert. The optic is gold. Boom. Oh, Amarola. There's our first gold. I think that's the first gold I've seen so far. Gold auto would have been nice. That's Amarola. It's numbered 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 there. Just trying to build it up. I'm not. Our Amarola's okay. I don't dislike him. Michael Waltrip. The optic is Lane Riggs. And Spellbound is the Larson L. Yeah, it is nice that they're different pictures there. 20B. See? There's Amarola again. And, oh, how about, see? Now look at that card. A blue Spellbound. Dale, the E. Try putting that set together. All explosions, same color. Spell Earnhardt that way. Now, here's a question. Ready for deep thought. This is number 39 out of 49. Is this E for this E? Or do you think, for example, the A and the A have 2 sets of 39 out of 49? Aha, there's a deep thought. What do you think about that? I would say no. I'd say you got to spell Earnhardt. You know, so would there be some more valuable than the other? I don't know. All right, last stack. I see some green. Last stack of break 1. Matt Mills. There's SVG. And then the S, the Zilisch S. Yes, I agree. I think each letter would have their own numbers. Chandler Smith. And a green Ricky Stenhouse. We were just saying Ricky Stenhouse. There's a green out of 99. And Matt Mills. I mean, look at that. That's a nice... I think I like pedal to the metal. I used to like... I was said I like the suited up. Now I like pedal to the metal. It's just a lot more colorful when I'm looking at all of them. Connor Daly. We got a little Heim time. Optic. And the Spellbound is the Earnhardt A. Last pack of break 1 has Kyle Petty. Taylor Gray. And an Unleashed Jeff Gordon is the last card of break 1. All right, I'm going to show, give me a second here. I'm going to show what we've sleeved because I want to keep everything separate. Get the base out of here. So thank you for those that are just in break 1, but hopefully you're in break 2 also right now. I'm going to move all this over, and then we're going to start break 2 here. But let me show all these that have happened. I know people were asking. Let me grab the ones I've sleeved and clear up for break number 2. The whole point is to save you a little on shipping. Oop. All right. Take a look at the autographs. We have. Here's the best of break 1. Christian Eckes, this was a door number, 15 out of 99. The Taylor Gray suited up out of 10, a gold. The letters are gold. 5 out of 10. SVG was our first one. This out of Optic Black, 39, numbered out of 39. This is 8 out of 39. There's a nice autograph, Michael McDowell. So my son was here. He's lucky. Number 21 out of 25. Ernie Irvine, 43 out of 49 autograph. Terry Labonte. We had some older names here in this one. A nice young guy, Raja. Caruth, another Mojo. There's Kyle Busch. How about a door number there? A double door number, 8 out of 8. And Raja's autograph. The Explosion. There's Joey Logano autograph. How about a Luke Fenhouse, a nice rated rookie door number. This is 26 out of 66. I like the door number. I like that they do that. Here's our... Actually, the Kyle Busch is the low number, 8 out of 8. There's Almirola. And a nice rookie autograph, Austin Beers. And here's some of our... Let's show those. We had 1, 2, 3. Now, we had 3 in the entire case, so hopefully the other ones are not. We had 3 redemptions. It is Sammy Smith, Ward Burton, and Joe Nemechek. And there's our Connor Zilisch red. The Explosion. We got Joey Goss moving along. There's Tony B. That was our other SVG, and Tony B were our 2 blacks. And then another gold Kyle Weatherman. So, all right, let us get started. Yeah, if anybody's good at OBS, I'd love to chit-chat with you. I'm just starting off, just trying to set it up, and I'm enjoying it. You see my little fire box for the big hits that are going to come in here right now. Yeah, here's our first attempt at the big hit. And you saw what was in the first break. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's get started. The last chance. It's I have another one scheduled on tomorrow. I was going to do it tomorrow at 11, but I forgot how much Donruss. There's a lot of sorting and shipping to do for Donruss, so probably there'll be a cleaning break. I'll probably just do an hour or 2 of chit chat and selling, and then we'll probably break that on Friday night because I'm a little tired now. All right, good luck. Here we go. Are you? Yeah, you're moving. Are you? Let's see. Here, I want to do a little foreshadowing. You see anything good? I know some people, Donruss is not their thing. Here we go. I'll just get those base on sale. All right, Daniel Dye's our first one here. A blue. And Michael Waltrip. The Optic in it right here. Like, take a look. I mean, look at that's a pretty, very beautiful card. We got Kyle Larson, the Explosion. Remember these are the red out of 99. Very nice. It's a nice card. If you're new, I'll get all those sleeved and top loaded and stuff like that. Also here, send me if you want any of these. Send me a direct message. I'd be happy to send them to you. Remember, we're shipping everything. I'm just not pausing at the base cards. Here's Austin Cindric on the insert or the parallel. Back-to-back Austin Cindrics. And, well, this is a good start. We had an out of 99. Now, how about an out of 10? Suited up. That's 3 color right there. That's not too bad. Little William Byron. 10 out of 10. That's a nice start, an out of 10. Here's a good problem to have also. I got to open up more top loaders. That's a good thing. right, what do you think? How about a good start? Suited up. It's gold because the lettering's in gold. Let's put that in our low number. There's our fire right there. And keep it going, a little R, Kyle Larson. We'll keep going with the spelling. Let's get those on camera. How is a Zane Smith red? Parker Retzlaff optic. And there's our Connor Zilisch. The coming attractions. Followed by the dinger. The parallel dinger. Jeb Burton optic. A wild card. And more Connor Zilisch. The L. Alright, that was a good start. Out of 10, a William Byron out of 10 is a nice thing to start with. Oh, everybody's paying attention. Chat got quiet. Yeah, we'll do another case tomorrow and Friday. And then I got a mixer on Saturday. Just 10 boxes of Donruss with a half case of National Treasure. Just, like I said, the Donruss is a lot. I kept thinking there's gold every time I see those. Every time I see the redemptions, not the redemptions, the contest cards. Jeff Gordon. Insert. Tyler Ingram is the red. Remember, these are out of 199. And I'm a little Martin Tricks. Race Kings. The parallel is Justin Allgaier. We got Sam Myers. And, oh, okay, how about the first autograph, a little KK? We did not hit any downtown in the first half. In fact, I would not say we hit anything that I would call a case hit. There was no, I mean, in our, hold on, let me show off the KK. Not numbered. But we'll put that right there. I don't know if that's going to make the Wall of Fame, but still nice. And there's the Dale. I would say in the first off the line box, we had a Pandora, black Pandora of Kurt Busch, and we had Downtown SVG. So I would say those are case hits. I would call those case hits. I did not see anything like that here. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. I can't guarantee anything, but we shall see. That Ross Chastain, blue out of 199. Kyle Weatherman is the optic, and the Unleashed is Dale. Would anybody else think like that? How's our thinking? That's what I would think. I don't know if I'd call the Pandora, but those are not numbered, remember? The Pandora, the black. And we did have a 101 in our first off the line box also. And I didn't see anything like that. Our best card was out of 10. So we'll see. You never know. You never know. We had the Downtown in the last case. Nothing in this one, though. So we're keep going through it. There's Carl Edwards and JJ on the Unleashed. SVG is the parallel. Matt Mills on the optic, and Jesse Love is the insert. Chris Buescher, followed by Bill Elliott. And how about a little spelling? There's the Y, Richard Petty. I like his, the P has him with the football helmet, and the Y has him with, the Texas, the 5-gallon. Chris Buescher. I'm definitely going to put the spelling together. How about an Unleashed William Sawalich, 7 out of 10. Wow, this is a nice box. This box had 2 out of 10s. Unleashed, William Sawalich Gold. Take a look at that. Congrats, congrats. That's a good start. We'll put that right up here. I can't share my fire, so we'll just slide that one over. And how about a little rated rookie, Caden Honeycutt? 2 out of 10s in this box. That's a good start. Let's keep going. Still got 4 packs left. The mullet, starting off our base. We have Daniel Suarez, auto red, $2.99. The optic is Ryan Blaney. And Alex Bowman, Unleashed. Here is Dale, is the insert, or the parallel, and a green, Jeremy Clements. These are out of 99. This isn't the wave that we were looking at last night. And how about a red, Justin Bonsignor on the suited up. Okay, 2 suited ups in here, 2 numbered suited ups. And Connor Zilisch, again, the season highlight insert. Just get those base on camera. Kyle Larson. There's your Kyle Larson parallel. A Chase Elliott. T. And Hayden Honeycutt. That's our second Caden Honeycutt. Yep. But man, this is break 2. We just started. This is the first box, and we already got 2 numbered out of 10s right there. I will get the stream. What I'm going to do is I cannot figure out for the life of me how to dual stream it. It's just not working properly. So I'm recording this, and I will upload it to YouTube probably tomorrow morning. So I know if you missed break 1, you could watch it on YouTube. Remember, our channel is United Sports Cards. Just search on YouTube for United Sports Cards, and then you can watch it. It's goes. I'll format and stuff so all the selling's gone and things like that. And I'll play around with that too. So, and then also if you're watching on YouTube, please follow and like, because that's a thing apparently. So if you missed break 1. You could be able to watch it, and you could like watch it faster and stuff, or you could turn the sound off. Although, why would you want to turn the sound off? The golden pipes. Get a little excited around here. It's 10 o'clock at night, and we're having fun opening up sports cards. Can't beat it. What a good life I have. Parker Retzlaff is the parallel. J-Mac on the optic, and there's Dale, season highlights. We'll keep going. The parallel is Kurt Busch, Carson, Hocevar, and how about a blue Connor Zilisch? A blue Connor Zilisch L, 47 out of 49. We'll get that taken care of for you. That's not too bad. A free Martin Truex. Optic. Connor Zilisch again. A little Spellbound. The S. Again, I like that there's pictures are different. I would have liked optic and base to have different pictures. They're the same picture. Brendan Queen. For that one, here is Michael McDowell, is the parallel, Connor Mosek on the optic, and here's Chase Elliott insert. I would have liked the optic, and that would have been nice. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Optic and base are the same picture, but in the spelling, it's nice that all those letters are different pictures. So that's kind of nice. And the inserts, of course, are different pictures, but It's like you have an NT and the base and the autographs are the same picture. Oh, okay. Queen's making his truck debut. I did not follow him, so I will have to take a look at stuff. Christopher Bell is the parallel. Eric Jones on the optic. And Dale the A. Got Martin Truex on the parallel. Matt Mills, optic. And our Jeff Gordon is the insert. Here's some red. Some red. Austin Dillon. And Kyle Weatherman. Kyle Weatherman. A red, again out of 199. No, I was not able to put it on YouTube. I can't figure out. Here is, sorry, Brendan Jones. See, now look at this. Look at the artwork on this. That's very nice. I cannot get the dual streaming to work. Either my connection is not, or my settings are not correct, but I cannot get the dual streaming. So I have to upload it to YouTube. So the first break is not there yet. It'll be in the morning. Brendan Jones. Here's Bill Elliott. And how about, to finish off this stick, Carson Kwap. Yeah, I'd like to dual stream on YouTube and our Facebook. I'd like to dual stream in Facebook on our group. But the dual streaming, I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. But, you get started working on something and then, oh, hey, we got to take the kids to the pool. It's a hot day. So it does get pushed back a little. Not that you guys aren't my number one priority. But if we're going to see the pool honeys, SVG, here's an FGB blue, 37 out of 199. Ryan Blaney on the optic. And Connor Zilisch, a holographic one. I do like the holographic ones. I know, I get a little punchy late night. I'm a morning person. Because here I know I'm still getting up at 5 o'clock. Well, actually, I know my dog is going to wake me up at 5 o'clock. Michael McDowell optic. And they're pedal to the metal. See, now these are nice. I think these are a little better than last year. Greg Biffle on the Kyle Larson is the Unleashed. Rolling in box number 2 of this break. Darrell Waltrip. Connor Daly is the optic. And Chase Elliott, the E for Elliott. And we got, hold on here, Kyle Weatherman, parallel, Austin Cindric. Got a wild card right there. And how about Tyler Reddick? One more part of the stack in box number 2. Or box number 12 if you've been here the whole time. Thank you if you've been here the whole time. It's Donruss is always a lot. A full case of Donruss takes a long time to get through. All right, here comes some green. We have KK as the parallel and Connor Mosek on the optic. And how about a little Connor Zilisch eye? This is the gold card we got out of 10. We got the Connor Zilisch out of 10. The eye, not autographed. There's Darrell Waltrip, red. Jeb Burton. And how about this one? How about a little Harry Gant? One of my favorites from the old time. Turn of the century. We got a red out of $4.99. There you go. That's why you pick up those dollars. That's a nice. And here again, always a nice signature too. Always a good signature. Very good penmanship. Well, That's going on the wall only because Harry Gant's one of my favorites. And JJ for the Unleashed. Anthony Alfredo is the parallel. Sammy Meyer, optic, and our little Ryan Blaney season highlights holographic. That's nice. Last pack has Denny Hamlin on the parallel. Justin Haley with the Chili's. And how about Jesse Love for the coming attractions? All right, how's 2 boxes down? Still plenty more to go. Let me clean up here. What's thinking? How's the first impressions here? How did the day go with the releases? Hopefully everybody, participated in some stuff. I've just been working, so I'm going to be able to sort through some stuff. We'll get these all sorted. Probably, I'm hoping to get shipping notifications tomorrow. But like I said, if I do a full break tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning, we'll be done with that till 5 o'clock at night. So I won't be able to get this shipping. So that's the more I talk here, the more I'm convincing myself to just do a little sales tomorrow at 11, but a claiming sale, and then we're going to do the full break on Friday. We'll do the break on Friday. So look for that. I'll have to change that. But hopefully, tell your friends. All right, good luck here. Let's see box number 3. Chat's really quiet. Everybody's tired. Carson Quapple. A red Carl Edwards in the optic. And William Byron again. William Byron, a nice holographic one on the Race Kings. Darrell Waltrip is the parallel, looking at Chris Buescher in the optic. And here is the Burning Rubber, Eric Jones. Another Eric Jones. See, nice inserts. I do like those. Justin Allgaier for the Unleashed. The inserts there. Kyle Weatherman. Nick Sanchez is the optic. And the letter of E for Dale Earnhardt. If anybody puts one of those sets together, I'd like to see it. I'd love to see your pictures. KK. Optic is Christian Eckes. And Unleashed Martin Truex. That's a free Martin Truex on a giveaway. Box number 3 is looking good. I don't know, I think box 1 was the best so far. Let's see what box 3 has to say. We had those 2 out of 10s up there, but I do like a Harry Gant auto. So far, KK and Harry Gant are autos. Got some green and some red. Anthony Alfredo on the insert. There you go. A green Frankie Muniz out of 99. Remember 99 there. And Lane Riggs as the coming attractions. A purple. Wow, look at that. A purple Richard Petty. 57 out of 99. That's not too bad. Parker Retzlaff. And, well, there we go. There's our Caden Honeycutt. Nice rated rookie auto. Not the rated rookie you were looking for, but still. Not too bad. Who knows? You never know. Very, very nice. Congrats on that. And a Jeff Gordon. Spellbound a young Jeff Gordon. For DuPont, Denny Hamlin. Parallel. The insert is Ross Chastain. And a rated rookie, Brent Cruz Optic. Followed by Richard Petty. More Richard Petty. A lot of Richard Petty happening here. Kyle Larson Optic. And Kyle Larson. Back-to-back Kyle Larsons. Okay. The S with the Spellbound. How we doing? I know you're out there. I can hear you breathing. Let's see. Do another 4. Like 4 at a time seems manageable. Go a little quicker. Michael McDowell. But you got to pause and smell the roses when you see a nice card come up. There's Kyle Larson. And Jeff Gordon, the N. Jeff Gordon N. Here is Christopher Bell. And how about a black Daniel Suarez? Remember, that's out of 33 out of 39. See, sometimes you just got to stop and smell them. 33 out of 39. Again, not going to beat our low number. It was out of 10, but that's a nice low number. That's worth a camera sleeve. The E for Petty be easy. There's only like four letters there because you got double T's. Martin Truex. There's Raja. And Joey Logano. Fired up on the Unleashed. All right, Austin Dillon is the parallel. Richard Petty again. We keep saying his name a lot. And Ryan Blaney for the season highlights. I think we had the autograph. The autograph was Honeycutt. Let's see. Again, we're still looking for a case hit here. No guarantees, but I'm hoping. We have Brennan Poole. I would have liked all these the same way. That's a little tough to, when you're breaking, to keep flipping over. Jesse Love and Dale. A lot of flipping going on. Sammy Smith. A red Sammy Smith. Here's more red. Kaz Grala. More red there. This is 24 out of 99. And Christopher Bell. There's a lot more. Luke Fenhouse. Oh, that one had a lot of inserts in there. And parallels. Parker Retzlaff is the parallel. Jake Garcia for the optic. And how about a season highlight? Justin Allgaier. Last pack magic here for box number 3. What do we got? We got Chase Elliott on the parallel. Josh Berry is the optic. And the insert is Dale. The D for Dale. Well, there we go. There's box number 3. Here's starting box number 4. Moving quick. Got to get you all to bed. Let's have fun still. The boxes, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the new boxes. I like the flat boxes better. And if you see the cases, there's spots for 21 boxes in the case, which is really weird. So there's one spot, and they purposely put cardboard in there. I don't know if you've seen that. They purposely put cardboard saying, nah, there's not supposed to be a box right here. This is just a filler. That's interesting how they packed it. Oh, here we go, here we go. How about a little yellow? How about a little gold action coming up for box number 4. Everybody pay attention. We got Bread Cruz on the blue, Connor Daly, and a blue Tyler Reddick. There's Tyler Reddick. That's a nice Unleashed. Okay, I like that. It's worth a sleeve on site. I mean, take a look at that card. That's a very beautiful card. Any thoughts? That's not bad. Let me see here. We'll get that sleeve. There's a yellow coming up. What's the yellow coming up? What's the gold one? What's the gold coming up? Not numbered. This one was numbered. 7 out of 49 on that one. Let's see. This one's not, though. This is the red-blue Lane Riggs. An Optic Ben Rhodes. And how about this one's not numbered, but it's nice and shiny. Justin Allgaier, pedal to the metal. And Bubba Walls on the Unleashed. All right, here we go. It looks like it is, more Raja. More Raja. We had a few in break 1. How about a gold 5 out of 10? Number 5 out of 10 here. Raja Caruth. That's our 3rd out of 10. There you go. That's our 3rd one. We'll just keep stacking them up here. Oop. I don't want to push my luck. Just keep them all up there. And a Michael Waltrip. Oh, one more. Carson Hosvar on the season highlights. Kyle Busch. There's Anthony Alfredo. And the spelling, Richard Petty with the T. All right, we got 4 red. A lot of gold so far. And we did not have the autograph. We had a memorabilia. We haven't had the autograph yet. Taylor Gray. The red-blue. We got Kyle Petty. More red. That's out of 199, Kyle Petty. And Christian Eckes. Here is Bill Elliott. What else is coming up? David Starr. And there's another old school. We have Harry Gant and now Kyle Petty. How about that? This box out of the first break also, the first half of the case had some old school drivers in it too. So I think we're continuing that. A little Kyle Petty. We'll show all those that I sleeved at the end. I pulled the card, really? Yeah, that Kyle Petty autograph. He must have signed a lot of stuff. Matt Kenseth. Kevin Harvick is the Optic. And Chase Elliott on the Spellbound. Daniel Dye's the red. Darrell Waltrip, Optic, and Ty Gibbs for the Race Kings. Ooh, still not done yet. The race show is very good too. You have not all half and half, but you do have a lot of base. Base is only about 50-60% is base. A lot of the stuff is you got inserts and parallels. It's a set. It's a good set piece. on. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to get some fire here. I feel it coming. Ellen Kolowicki. There's a lot of Creed in the last one. Matt Mills. And the spelling of the Jeff Gordon O. David Starr is the parallel. Carson, Hocevar, Optic, and Jeff Gordon N. So we're filling up Jeff Gordon here. Richard Petty. I'd say Richard Petty's name a lot. Eric Jones, Optic, and Kyle Larson for the Race Kings. And a little last pack here. What do we got in the last pack? We got Brendan Jones, Bill Elliott, Optic. Oh, nope, sorry. I thought we had it. And Dale on the spelling. Sorry, I forgot about this little stack right here. I thought we were on the last pack. Let's finish up this stack. Then we're on the last of the rounds. Let me get the contests. Yeah, I did not see the Panini winner get interviewed. I forgot who it was, but was opening up a pack of probably Prism, if I remember right. Probably opened up a pack, some Prism cards during the rain delay. That's kind of nice that they did that. There's David Starr. J-Mac on the Optic. Bubba Wallace, Unleashed. See, that pack had 4 base, and now we got 4 parallels and inserts. Zane Smith, Optic. And how about a little Chandler Smith? You were saying Chandler Smith Red. That's a nice 71. Oh, I thought it was door number 71 out of 99. And then there's Carson again. All right, we got Daniel Dye. The Richard Petty Spellbound. There's Butterbean on the Optic. And now we're really on last pack. The last pack has Austin Hill. Optic is Ryan Blaney. And the T, Dale Earnhardt for the T. All right, let me take a look. Here is the stack of 2 boxes of inserts, parallels, and pretty close. Here's the stack of base cards. Base card is more, so I'm saying maybe 60%. There's base cards. There's the thickness right there. So it is more, but not as much as Prism. Okay, Prism had 75% base. And only 100 cards in the base, so you got a lot of doubles on that, on Prism. So it didn't really motivate you to open up more boxes. I'd say Prism from last year, Prism is kind of my least favorite. I know some people are not Donruss people, I understand that. Some people are not Donruss, but I'd say I'd take Donruss before Prism. Probably my favorite is Select of last year. Yeah, we've had a few. I said Brad's name a couple times. I don't remember what it was. We've said his name a few times. Let's see what we got in box number 5. What would you rank last year? Donruss, Prism, Select. We didn't have a Prime last year. There you go. Holographic Ross Chastain. I like Prime. You guys know my feelings on the Prime. I like Select. I'd say Select. Select was my favorite last year. And it's coming out look, I couldn't even say that with a straight face. It's coming out August 8th. I'm thinking maybe middle of September. What's the over-under? We're going to make an over-under on Select. Middle of September, anybody's thinking? It's already pushed back? I did not see that. It's already pushed back. They said August 8th, but we doubted that. Late August now? Yeah, I can see that. I would believe that. There's Austin Hill, Bubba Wallace. Which is fine. Donruss has been pushed back, so we can give it a little time, especially if... does anybody know, we were just talking about this and then we kind of got off track, if Donruss is going to have different parallels, you know, like Prism had. You had a blue parallel for the blasters if they're from Walmart, and you had the green parallel. Do you think Donruss has anything like that? Or is it all just one type of blasters? Because we will open up some blasters also. Here is Ross. And then Christian Eckes. And then Joey Logano. Eric Jones. Lawless Allen. And a Richard Petty spelling. Hey, there's Hamilton Collector. Welcome. Denny Hamilton was our giveaway. Had a nice giveaway today. Chase Elliott. There's Parker Etzloff. And Carson on a holographic one. Very nice. And let's see what we got coming up here. We got Cole Custer. Kyle Larson Optic. There's Noah Gregson. Nice burning rubber. And then Jeff Gordon. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me the whole day. We still got half a break left here. So don't go anywhere. Gotta go brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth. But still got a little bit left in the tank here. We'll see. Hopefully we need a case hit coming up. Let's see. Tyler Akram. Ricky Stenhouse. And then Chase Elliott. On the letter. Sammy Smith. There's Connor Zilisch. Brent Crew. A lot of rookies there. Dale. There's Dale here. And a Tyler Reddick is the Optic. And Alex Bowman for Unleashed on the insert. All right, there's some color. Looking for Chase Briscoe. There is Cole Custer. The green out of 99. And Lane Riggs. Pedal to the metal. No number there. Little Richard Petty Y. And one more stack here. Yeah, we did get the autograph. I was like, did we get the autograph ready? We did. So here comes something nice. We had the memorabilia and the autograph. What do we got going on here? Some color. We have the Nick Sanchez. There's Michael McDowell. On the Optic, Dale is the Unleashed. Justin Haley in the 10-gallon hat. Richard Petty in the 10-gallon hat. And who else has a 10-gallon hat on? Nope. Dale does not. All right, some red. Sheldon Creed is the parallel. Here's your red Optic. Daniel Dye. And Martin Truex for Race Kings. Our last pack of box number 5 has Parker Retzlaff, a blue, Josh Berry, and how about an extra autograph of Danica Patrick? Well, there you go. Way to pick up Danica for a couple bucks. There's a Danica Patrick autograph. That's a little extra because I believe we had the autograph already. It was Kyle Petty. Let me count here. Kyle Petty. One sec. Danica. Yep. Oh, no. Only 5 autographs. That was coming. Thought we had an extra autograph there. And Connor Zilisch to finish off that box. My bad. I thought we were good. I thought we were grabbing an extra, a little freebie. Joe B, when they say it was coming out? In late August? And that does give us time to do some mixers with Donruss. I do like mixers. Like getting a little variety. That's always fun. Late August, so we'll put together some here. Yeah, I don't know which is, yeah. I didn't see it being pushed back, but I assume it would have been. That was too soon after Donruss. All right, Bill Elliott, a nice color match on the red. There's an Amarola, a free Amarola optic, and Alex Bowman on the foil. The holographic there is always nice. I like that. Jimmie Johnson. And there's Deegan. And more A.J. Allmendinger. A red out of 99. On the pedal to the metal. And then Dale for the Spellbound. All right, Austin Cindric is the parallel. The optic is William Sawalich. And Sam Meyer coming attractions. More Dinger. We're saying AJ a lot. There's Justin Bonsignor for the optic. And the last one of that stack is Jeff Gordon. Oh, sorry. Bumped into the camera there. All right, box number 6. How we doing so far? Nothing big. We did have a pedal to the metal. Yeah, I don't usually talk this much. I'm losing my voice. We're 16 boxes into our case. Let's see how we're looking here. Oh, there's some shiny stuff. Pay attention. Pay attention. Wake yourself up. We got Jeff Gordon is the parallel. Alan Kulwicki is the purple out of 59. 59 there. And the Unleashed is Ryan Blaney. But here comes, we have more Dinger. A blue Allmendinger. Okay, there is Casey Cahan, but everybody's looking at the autograph right there. Take a look at that. A little Jesse Love. Now, I believe the autographs are called Pandora. Let's see what we got here. Jesse Love. Congrats. It is numbered 19 out of 25. Can we give a shout out here? Who's getting some Jesse Love? Let's see. That's a nice card. A nice out of Jesse Love is going to T. Hank. I don't know if he's here, but that's a nice card. I think we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna put that in the fire. Let me move these over here. And we'll go put that one right there for everybody to take a look at. Pandora, right? We were having a big debate between Mojo and Pandora. So I believe we settled on the autographs. The optics are Pandora. There you go. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for tagging him. People might be asleep right now. We've been here since 5 o'clock, so maybe some people are stepped away for the moment. Here is Austin Dillon, red. Justin Allgaier. And made Kyle Larson. That was nice. That was a nice handful. A nice Jesse Love. All right. Still in box number 6 or 16, depending on your perspective. All right, let's see. Should we cheat again? There's some shiny stuff. Let's see what the color is. We got Zane Smith as the parallel. Sammy Smith. The Smiths is optic. And Jeff Gordon Smith on the Spellbound. William Byron. On the parallel, here is Sheldon Creed for Coming Attractions. We get an optic in that one. Hold on, maybe it's coming up. There's Jamie McMurray. Ellen Colwicky. And Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell right here. Yeah, there he is. T. Hank, very nice. It's in the fire up there. Jeff Gordon. There's a Jeff Gordon optic and the prisms. Remember, those are prisms too. Kyle Larson and Brent Cruz. The green auto. Well, that's Harry Gant right there. Is behind that there. Jesse Love is up there in our nice little shiny spot. We had Caden Honeycutt auto. We had a Danica Patrick auto. And we thumb through Caden Honeycutt, Casey Cahan, Danica Patrick, and Kyle Petty. Besides what's up on the board up there. Very nice, very nice. And let's finish up with box. Still, I cannot say I've seen a case hit, so maybe it's coming. You can never know. Hope so. All right, here we go. Let's see. We have a 1-on-1 would be nice too. SVG. Cole Custer. And Race Kings, Mr. Briscoe. Followed by Chris Buescher. Little suited up Taylor Gray. And how about Denny Hamlin? Dale. Dale is the parallel. Taylor Gray. And here's Anthony Alfredo. If anybody does make a trade or anything like that, let me know. Be happy to send it to you. Oh, a little extra William Byron right there. And the last pack. What do we think here? Last pack is Kyle Larson. Matt DiBenedetto. And William Sawalich to finish off. Well, there you go. Yeah, if it does work out, I'd be happy to send it to you as I clean up here. We did that in the last, in Monday's case break. I think somebody sold something. I'll ship it to the correct person. Just let me know. That's all we have to do. All right. Here we go. Let's finish strong here. We got 4 boxes left. Let's grab this one. Box number 17. I appreciate people being here and following along. Let's see. Having fun. We have someone doing, I forgot who was doing it. They were doing 2 case break. That's a long break. You got to really pick up the pace and speed that up for a 2 case break. Here we go. Let's finish up. All right, here we go. Let's see. What do we got? Here's the base. We're looking at Jeremy Clements, a little Kurt Busch, and again, I like these cards. Those are pretty nice. The Spellbound. Not too shabby right there. Out of 99. Allie Deegan. William Byron. And, a little Ty Dillon accident there. Take a look at that patch. Little metal to metal action there. And there's your Connor Zilisch Unleashed. We have Michael Waltrip. There's a Black Lane Rigs. Those are out of 39. Hold on a second. I just get those. That's worth sleeving on screen. I like these. I like that optic has more color too this year. That's kind of nice. And Corey Heim. We have Tony B is the parallel, Dale on the optic, and Andre Perez de Lara is the insert. All right, let's see where we're at. Remember, tomorrow, I'm thinking that tomorrow we're just doing a little claiming, couple hours of just chit-chatting and doing a little claiming here so I could break this up, because this is a long time. Maybe I'm too old for this. The 5-hour break, 6 hours, if we're going on 6 hours eventually, is a little long for me. Just sitting here, I'm thinking my legs getting kind of numb. Got to move around a little bit. How about Matt Mills? A little Deegan, a little purple Deegan out of 59. Number 17 out of 59 right there. Hey, well, thank you. Thanks for this follow. I appreciate you jumping in here. We are on box number 17. We're on box number 17 of our case break. Well, thanks for being here. And right here, good timing, because here comes a Michael McDowell turn of the century autograph right there. That's our box 17 autograph. It is pretty, the statistics are we are getting 1 autograph per box. I thought we had an extra one here and there, but we did not. There you go. Yeah, we had another Michael McDowell in the first break, so that's kind of nice. Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate Hook'em Collectibles. I appreciate you doing that. I gotta enlarge that screen. After 5 hours of break, and I'm having a hard time to see the chat. So I appreciate jumping in here. I appreciate the raid. There's Chandler Smith. Here is Jeff Gordon, a little holographic one. How was the break? Hopefully you had a good time. Frank Nunez on the optic. And there is Connor Daly. Not the Connor everybody's looking for. Matt Kenseth. And then Chase Elliott on the spelling. Hopefully everything went okay. Let's see what else we shall see. Yeah, it's pretty standard, but it says 2 memorabilia we've gotten, 2 memorabilia we've gotten, 1 autograph per, and of course a lot of the parallels and stuff. We're on our third gold of this half case. Austin Cindric. And here is Richard Petty. But no 101 yet. Maybe it's coming up. We had a 101 in the first case on Monday, but no 101 yet. There's Jeremy Clements, and then Joey Logano. On the insert, Tony B Optic. There's your Denny Hamlin, Unleashed. And a Mr. Butterbean McQueen, rated rookie. It's going to sneak up on us, a 101 coming up. Riley Hurst. The Optic is Jeb Burton. And a little Chase Elliott spelling. Yeah, we gotta be something big coming up here. I'm hoping. We've had some nice stuff here, but nothing I would say like downtown. Didn't see it downtown. I didn't see the Pandora, the black. Those are not numbered. Didn't see anything like that. Maybe it's coming up. Kane Honeycutt, the rated rookie blue. There is Kyle Busch for Optic. And Jeff Gordon on Race Kings. Ryan Preece. Some more Tyler Reddick there. And how about a Justin Bonsignor? This is numbered out of 49. I believe those are blue. I think out of 49 is blue. It's the foil that's blue. And then Daniel Suarez. Ty Dillon. Chase Briscoe is Optic. And how about William Byron for Race Kings? Here's last pack for box number 8. Lois Allen. Sam Meyer. Now it's Sam Meyer on the Prism also. The Optic Prism. And Connor Zilisch. The Z. The Z for Zilisch. And there we go. There is box number 8. Oh, sorry, box number 7, because here's box number 8, 9, 10. Make sure you get my count right. Here's box number, that was box number 7. Here's box number 8. Yeah, I think we need something big. We need something big here. We've had some nice stuff, but we're on box number 18 of this whole case that we're breaking tonight. And luckily, it's all in one stream because I'll save everybody on shipping. We don't have to split it up. Let's see. We have box number 8, Justin Bonsignor to start us off. Ty Gibbs is the Optic. And Dale is our spelling. There is Tyler Reddick. Cole Custer on the Optic. And the insert is Ryan Blaney. Carson Hocevar. A blue out of 199. The Dinger is the Optic. And Connor Zilisch. A C for Zilisch. And here we go. We're looking at a red Brendan Butterbean McQueen. I keep saying McQueen. But Queen, a red. Here is a nice red Chris Buescher, the pedal to the metal. I'm liking these memorabilia stuff. Kyle Larson, A, and more. There's just one more. An extra Butterbean there. I would like to have the pictures been different. I said that already, but the Optic and the Donruss have the same picture in it. It would have been nice if they were different pictures. Just to get Just a different feel, different perspective. Oops, sorry about that. Knocked into the camera. Oh, look at that. I keep hitting the camera. Sorry. I was kind of excited because if you saw it, I got a gold right there. See a little gold? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and a right away. Ready? Well, there we go. A David Starr. Little Mojo David Starr. Here comes some nice stuff. A David Starr Mojo. 11 out of 25. Okay, there's a good start. We'll put that right there, even though it is David Starr. No peeking. Matt DiBenedetto is the optic. And Tyler Reddick is the insert. Maybe an autograph, maybe a gold autograph. Ooh, let's see. There's Connor Rosek. Ross Chastain is the optic. And one more card back here. Richard Petty. Matt DiBenedetto. Ryan Preece. A red optic. And Chase Elliott L. All right, maybe an autograph. We'll see. A gold autograph would be nice. Here we go. We have Ty Gibbs, Austin Dillon, and here we go. Boom. Oh, how about a Jimmie Johnson? Looky, looky. How about a JJ? Jimmie Johnson here. Golden. Give me a second here. Jimmie Johnson. Who got Jimmie Johnson? That was even on the $1. Hold on here. That was even on the $1 at the end. Franchise Freak. Is he here? Franchise. He might be. Maybe he stepped away. Maybe he's tired after his break. That's a nice. Got your money's worth right there. 9 out of 10. We're looking at 9 out of 10 right there. Very nice. That's a big power. We're gonna put that in the fire. They move. Sorry, we're gonna move over Jesse Love. There we go. Little Jimmie Johnson auto. Can someone tag franchise? There you go. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. That's again. I'm still looking for a case hit, although that was very nice. A nice Jimmie Johnson auto. All right, here we go. We still got 25% left. Let's keep going here. This might be the box. Might be the box of magic here. The hope is Jimmie Johnson is not in there in the fire that long. Maybe we got something else coming here. We got the base. We're looking at Tanner Gray, followed by Bradley K. And there's Raja right there. Here comes a Bubba Wallace, followed by Harrison Burton is the optic, and Jeff Gordon. The Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is the parallel. William Sawalich is the optic, and a little Heim Time Unleashed. More Corey Heim. Brett Holmes. And Kyle Larson. That's our fourth gold of this break. Yeah, maybe franchise went to bed. He's going to watch this. Now remember, if you are watching this on YouTube later, I'm going to upload it tomorrow morning. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm going to go to bed tonight. I'll upload it tomorrow morning. And if you're watching it now, please follow on the YouTube. Please like or comment or whatever happens. I'm not sure how that works, but everybody I'm talking to about doing some live streams, they're like, how many followers you have? I'm like, none. I don't know. Here's Connor Zilisch for the Optic. We have Brett Holmes. There's Jeff Gordon. Optic Prism on that one. And more Jimmie Johnson love right there. Yes, the United Sports Cards. Just go on YouTube and search United Sports Card Company and you'll see the channel. And I've been posting the videos. It's easy to dual stream when you're streaming off your phone, but now that I'm using this OBS software, it's I can't figure out how to dual stream, so I'm going to upload the video. There's Chase Elliott, a nice out of, and a little last pack of this box. Josh Berry, more Jimmie Johnson. This was the Jimmie Johnson box. And how about a Ryan Priest, another out of 10. Here is our 5th gold. This is Ryan Priest. This is 9 out of 10. That's our 5th gold card of this break. There you go. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I never talked about subscribing. I never asked for subscribers, but I was signing up for eBay to do live streams on eBay. And they said, well, how many followers do you have? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, well, we're not going to, you can't sign up unless you have like 10,000 followers. And then they also asked for, do I have a storefront? And I said, well, isn't that defeating the whole purpose of eBay? The whole point of eBay is my storefront. If I had an actual brick and mortar store, I wouldn't need eBay. They did not find that as funny as I did. So, we're probably not live streaming on eBay anytime soon. And I like Whatnot. I like how they set it up here. Yeah, I know music is licensed. I know that on YouTube. And I see a lot of streamers, a couple of you guys have done music. I would like to have I'd like to have the NASCAR in the background. Although, remember we were doing that one time and we kept watching the NASCAR and didn't get through the break. We had to move it off. You can. Let me see. Hold on. I'll take a look at that. It says once you get to 100 subscribers, is that subscribers on YouTube or subscribers on Whatnot? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll take a look. I did not do any research at all, to be honest with you. I hear the Race Kings. How about Ty Dillon? Again, I like the explosions too. Yeah, I'm going to upload it. Just starting out on this InstaFace and tweet talking and all that kind of stuff. I was never very good at that, social media. But apparently that's the thing, so I got to pay attention to that. Justin Bonsignor, how about a pedal to the metal? Christopher Bell. See, now this is a nice card. It's not numbered, but it's a nice... Oh, thank you, Jen. I would be happy to do that. Yeah, I would like to learn about that. I have no idea how to monetize anything. Oops, sorry, hold on. I can keep my stacks together. I appreciate that. Thank you. Carson Hocevar. We got Jake Garcia, an Optic Prism, and a little William Byron to finish off that pack. Here is Jake Garcia. KK is the Optic, and Chase Elliott for Spellbound. Let's see. We're still box number 9. or 19, depending on how you look at it. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Good luck. This is where the, oh, here's a black. Hold on. How about a Daniel Suarez door number? Now, unfortunately, poor Daniel, he's at 99, right? But this is a door number. This is number 91 out of 99. It's not that exciting, but it is exciting because Daniel Suarez, because of the door numbers. But sorry, Daniel, shouldn't pick door number 99. It's not as limiting. There's Harrison Burton and Richard Petty, Race Kings. Here is Noah Gregson. We got Justin Allgaier. And then there's Parker Retzlaff. There's our autograph. Somebody's asking about Parker. It's not. This one's not numbered. Still nice. Take a look at that. Oh, there's. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I thought you were here. There's Connor Mosek. And Connor Zilisch. The Connors are right here. Nice hit. It's in the fire right up there. That was my first attempt at OBS streaming. I wanted that little fire sign to get a closer look at the good stuff. William Byron. We got Martin Truex Optic. And I have a little Bubba Wallace holographic. Gold is nice. And one more. How about Lawless Allen? A nice purple right there. Yeah, that gold is nice. We had 5 out of 10s. 5 out of 10s right there. And that Jimmie Johnson is a nice autograph. Plus, you paid for your admission price because that was a nice deal you got on Jimmie Johnson. Congrats on that too. All right, let's see. Let's finish strong here. We got Kyle Petty, Justin Haley, and the Race Kings is Kyle Busch. Alan Kolwicki. There is Kyle Larson. And Frankie Nunez for the rated rookie on the parallel. Followed by Todd Gilliland and Cole Custer. And how about Connor Zilisch with the little C? Oh, what's going on? Taking my son. Oh, well, that's congratulations. Are you excited or nervous? Here is Ryan Blaney, Kyle Weatherman, and more Ryan Blaney. Just a little more here. That'll be fun. 9, huh? What do you think? Has he been practicing? Here we go. Let's have a little last stack here for box number 9. How are we looking? All right. Gonna power up. I'm a little tired, I gotta admit. Sammy Smith. Little Taylor Gray. The range is fun. I do like the range. I have golfed. I think sometimes you just got to go with the crowd. But I never really was all excited about it. Connor Mosek. And Kyle Larson there. You know, you go to a charity event or something and everybody's golfing and stuff. I like the drinking at the end. Why not during the golf? is always good. There's Amarola. And how about Taylor Gray? I got a double optic on that one. I know. That's what I said. We're going to do the... That's going to be a claiming one tomorrow. Okay, at 11 o'clock. I was going to do another full case break, but we're just going to do a couple hours of selling tomorrow at 11. And then we'll do the full break. We'll open up the boxes on... We'll open up the boxes on Friday. Friday evening we'll do it. Because I was going to do another break on Friday evening, but that's a little much. So we'll do some talking and some selling. And just do a claiming. Claim your spots. Yeah, 11 o'clock. It was 11 o'clock, so it's now 11 o'clock. And I'm late for that one, but I can't do another break in 12 hours. All right, here we go. Last box. Come on, little last box magic. I still want a 101, and I still am looking for a case hit here. Maybe is that too much to ask at downtown? Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. And again, thanks for being here. Those of you that have been here the whole time, thank you so much. Joe B. Joe B's been here the whole time. I do appreciate that. Let's have something big here for the last box magic. We got Brendan Jones. Jimmie Johnson is the optic. And Dale for the Race Kings. There's some color coming. Ricky Stenhouse. Sonny D. Ricky Stenhouse. David Starr, a red. And how about Ryan Blaney? Looking like Justin Haley. Ross Chastain. And how about an autograph of Rusty Wallace? Little turn of the century. I would say this case has the old-timer signing. We've had a lot of, there's Harry Gant up there, Rusty Wallace, we had Darrell Waltrip, Ryan Truex. We've had a lot of old-timers sign in this case. And then Jimmie Johnson, I don't want to call him an old-timer. End of day, here's Austin Dillon. And Tyler Reddick, holographic Tyler Reddick. That's probably our last autograph because they've been pretty consistent. One autograph per box. Still hoping for something big. Let's see. Here's part two. We got. Oh, right there. There's a gold. Let's see. Good luck. A gold paper. Oh, how about a little rated rookie? A little Butterbean. Who picked that one out? That's a nice. Maybe get graded. Get that right there in the top loader. There you go. This one's numbered. Oh, I forget they're on the front. Number 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 there. Way to pick that up. I thought these were shopping carts when I first saw them. So we'll put that right there. Very nice, very nice. There's Taylor Gray. Oh, one more there. And Lane Riggs for that stack. Jeremy Clements on the parallel. Austin Hill, optic. And Martin Truex, unleashed. There's Carson Osevar, KK, red, and a Brendan Jones. See now look at that. That's a beautiful card. I like the flame. Got good color on that. I'm really liking those. There's Dale, an E for Dale. William Sawalich, Ricky Stenhouse, and a Justin Allgaier for the Unleashed. I don't want to give up hope. And a nice gold there. Now remember, we got plenty of cases. If you saw in our Facebook group, I posted the cases showed up today. We got plenty. So there's more to come. Don't forget to follow. Alan Kolwicki. A little closer there. There's Deegan, Optic. And Dale, the D. For Dale. Matt Kenseth is a blue parallel. Tyler Reddick, Optic. And then there's a more Dale. How about a holographic? I'll show all the hits at the end, just if you want to stick around. David Starr. Christopher Bell. And Ryan Preece on the Suited Up. Oh, season highlights, Justin Allgaier. I was like, we're missing a parallel. Richard Petty. There's Amarola. That's a free arc, Amarola. That was a giveaway a long time ago. And how about Christopher Bell? All right, last stack here. Let's have a little last stack magic. Last 4 of the case. Who knows? Who knows? Everybody focus. Focus all your happy energy right here. Good luck, everybody. What do we got? We're finishing up with Bradley K. Josh Berry is the Optic. And William Sawalich. Holographic. There is Davey Allison. Is the parallel. Cole Custer on the Optic. And there's Kyle Larson S. Harrison Burton. Nick Sanchez. And the Race Kings is Ross Chastain. And here we go. Last pack of the night has Jesse Love, Carson Kvapil on the Optic, and our last card of the night is the DuPont Jeff Gordon. Well, congrats everybody, and cheers for being here. Thank you so much. Let me show some of these. Grab these and let me show all the ones I sleeved already, just to finish up the night. We'll get through the autographs here. All right, let's take a look. We had a lot of gold tonight. Hey, thank you, Steve. I appreciate you being here. We had a lot of gold. Here's the autographs. And there's a lot more top loaders are going to happen. Rusty Wallace. We got Parker Retzlaff. Oh, let me get in my spot. Get my mark going. And Michael McDowell. There are a few autographs. Got Caden Honeycutt. Nice rookie there. KK. For that one, there's Danica. Signature Series. Another old-time Kyle Petty. And, hold on, let me move these. There's Harry Gant, one of my favorites. There's Jesse Love. Nice Mojo, or Pandora, if we want to start a fight. And, of course, we all like the Jimmie Johnson gold card. Very nice. Congrats. And then let's look at some more of the gold. William Sawalich was gold. There's Raja, gold. We got Brendan Butterbean Queen is gold. And I think there was one more, William Byron. William Byron, we started off with a nice gold William Byron. And then I just sleeved a few more. For example, a door number, Daniel Suarez, even though his door is 99. Oh, sorry, one more gold. I even missed that one. Brian Priest gold, pedal to the metal. And here's a black Daniel Suarez. Oh, look at that. We got the black out of 39 and his door number. Tyler Reddick. That's a nice out of 49. And that's a nice look, too. The explosion. There's Lane Riggs. Another black out of 39. And then David Starr for the Mojo out of 25. All right. Congrats, everybody. And thanks again for being here. We're going to do another break. Let me switch over here to me. We're going to do another break tomorrow, but tomorrow's just going to be a claiming one. If you would like to join us during the day at 11, maybe a little later, we're just going to do a little selling there. And for the break, and Friday we'll open up the case. So we'll try to sell a little, give some good deals and some giveaways for tomorrow during the day. And then we'll open that up on Friday. Otherwise, have a good night and thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Is there somebody still up now? Let me see if we could join somebody. Again, thanks so much for everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.